Hello there everyone, this is Lilith from Altenew. In this video I will walk you through how you can layer the images in the Blissful Flowers stem set. First of all, I would advise you to check out the trifold card. If ever you're in doubt about the layering, please do check it out or just stamp while you are watching this video. What is great about this stamp set is that the stamps have been grouped together and have been lettered. You also get a load of examples in the center of your trifold card. Let's get started on our flower A, which is composed of 4 layers. First, we stamp our base layer. Then we will move into the more detailed layer of our flower. Always use a darker shade. To get the stamp layered correctly, use the outer lines of your petals to layer the stamp. A really good tip is to position the stamps in the same way on your stamping block. Now let's work on the center pieces. You will see there's a little bit of a hill in the center, and you will find this on the smaller centerpiece as well. And this will really help you layer up the centerpiece. As for your color choices, you can go with whatever colors you like. For the center, I'm going to be using a little bit of fresh lemon and just popping that in the center. Now let's work on flower B. As you can see, the layers are clustered together on your stamp set. This will really make it super easy. This flower is going to be in a lovely blue, and I'm going to stamp my base layer in iceberg. For my second layer, I'm going to take a darker shade and stamp that onto my base. Once again, to layer up the stamp correctly, have a good look at those petals. These will really help you. Those 3 bottom petals were really the giveaway for me and helped me line up that stamp. Lining them up based on the petals and also the center is a really great way of getting those layers correct. Once again, I'm going to add my center with some lovely fresh lemon. And then add the center in a darker shade. Here I'm using Honey Drizzle. What is fabulous about these layering dies is that you can go with any colors you please. And if you use Altenew crisp ink sets, the inks already come in 4 different shades. Now let's start working on our flower cluster E. Now this is a cluster composed of 3 floral elements. So once again, I'm going to ink them up in the lighter shade. And then add my second layer. Now as we've got 3 flowers, this is a little bit more difficult to layer up. If you are layering up, have a good look at the center of the first flower. The middle flower, you will have the outer edge and also the center part of the third flower. Once you've got your stamp in the correct position, just press it lightly down. Here for this stamp set, we've got 1 centerpiece for 1 flower, and then for the left-hand flower, we have got another centerpiece. Here I'm using Coral Berry, but you could go with a darker shade to create more contrast. So these are the 3 floral images in our set. Now for our floral cluster, we have got a coordinating leaf set, which is leaf F. Like with the flowers, we're going to ink up our first layer. The leaves only come in 2 layers. To get this correctly layered up, I'm going to be using the base of the flowers and just pop the stems on top. Once you've got your first stamp down, ink up the second layer with a darker shade. Now to line up the leaves correctly, use the stem and also the outer edges of the leaves. This will give you a nice crisp image. There are 2 more leaf images in the set. We have got leaf D, which we are going to work on now. So once again, stamp your first base layer in a lighter shade and then stamp the next one in a darker shade. I'm using grass fields for this darker shade here. Once again, I'm going to use the outer lines of the top leaves, the inner part of my stem, and the outer lines of the leaves to the right and the left. As you can see, they are very simple and very easy to line up. Our last leaf is leaf C, once again composed of 2 layers, the lighter base layer and then our darker detailed layer. Once again, I'm going to be using the outer edges of the leaves as well as the stem to layer my leaves correctly. This stamp set comes with some fabulous sentiments to finish off your card. I hope this layering guide video was helpful. If you have any questions, just let us know by emailing support@altenew.com. Happy crafting!